Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daria if you're new here, and today's practice is a very quick 10-minute reset practice. So this can happen at the beginning of your day, the middle of your day, the end of your day, whenever you just need like a little bite-sized amount of movement and breath to help you move with a fresh energy into the rest of your day. So you just need yourself and someplace to move. When you're ready, let's go ahead and get into it. We'll get started right away from Sukhasana. So finding your way to a comfortable seated position, really allowing your pelvis and your knees to settle and land. Palms can rest facing up or down on your thighs. Begin to soften or close your eyes. Feel the lengthening of your spine like it's growing from the root points where you sit all the way out past the top of your head. Relax your shoulders, clearing any tension around the neck. Broaden through your collarbones and feel the space of your heart. Take a couple of moments now just to be still. Noticing what you can feel in your physical body when you're not moving, when you give yourself a little space and time to let things process, let the intelligence of the body do its work. And let's take a few clearing rounds of breath to rinse away the day so far. Take an inhalation through your nose, fill all the way up to the tops of your lungs. Open mouth, exhale, big sigh, let it go. Again, deep, full breath in. Cleansing breath out. One more. Inhale something new. Exhale anything that's stale. Begin to blink your eyes open. And let's make our way up into tabletop position. Coming onto the hands and the knees. Pressing into the pads of your fingers. Claw the mat. Take a breath in. Get soft in your belly. Lift your tailbone to the sky. Let your sitting bones broaden. Start to pull your heart forward and then turn your eyes to look up, coming into cow pose. When you exhale, keep these curves in your spine. Slide your sitting bones back in space like they're reaching towards your heels. Stretch your heart forward and reach your eyes forward. So getting a little curl now into the middle part of your back. Then when you inhale, start to tuck your pelvis underneath of you. Get hollow in your core. Round your spine, coming forward through hands and knees into cat. When you exhale, soften all the way down to your belly. So the thighs land, sinking the hips, then the belly, the chest, and the chin. Take your right arm wide to the side. Press into your left hand. Rolling onto your outer right hip, drop your left toes off the mat behind you and relax your head down. Just taking one full breath in here. Let your body melt as you breathe out. Lazily roll through the center onto your belly. Extend your left arm wide, right hand under your shoulder. Roll to your outer left hip and drop your right toes back behind you. Full inhale breath, relax your head. Full exhale breath, relax your torso so you can deepen the stretch in your chest and your shoulder. Begin to roll all the way back to the center. Place your palms down either underneath of your shoulders or for a slightly deeper back bend beside your ribs. Press into the tops of your feet, squeeze through your thighs, then drive into your hands to peel your heart up and away from the earth, coming into high cobra. Create a little bend in your elbows. Hug your arms back and toward one another so you can stretch from the base of your heart forward. Just take one more breath in here. When you breathe out, squeeze your belly button to your spine and come back into tabletop position. Inhale, arch. Tailbone lifts up, draw your heart forward, turn your eyes to the sky. Exhale, slide your hips back in space, reach your heart forward toward your thumbs, turn your gaze forward. Inhale, round, coming forward through cat pose onto the hands and the knees. As you exhale, slowly sinking down onto the belly. Pelvis lands first, then the chest, then the chin. Take your right arm wide to the side, press into your left palm. Roll to your outer right hip, left toes drop back, head relaxes, breathing in. Stay for the breath out. Roll through the center and switch. Left arm extends, right hand under your shoulder. Roll to outer left hip. Drop your right toes back behind you. Take a full inhale breath. Full exhale breath. Rolling through the center. This time, let's step the fingertips forward and a little bit wide on your mat. Root into the tops of your feet. When you breathe in, press down and come up into a finger stand cobra position. When you breathe out, spiral your biceps toward the top of your mat and your triceps toward the back of the mat. So your eyes of your elbows kind of wrap forward. Now inhale, lift through your low belly. When you exhale, take a little twist here. Spiral your left shoulder forward. You can bend both elbows and turn your eyes to look back over your right shoulder. Take your inhale breath to revolve back to facing the top of the mat, peeling back on the left shoulder, lifting the heart. Exhale, right shoulder wraps forward, bend your elbows, taking a little twist through the ribs, turn your eyes back. Next inhalation, circle forward to facing the top of the mat. Lift your heart one more time. When you exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Place your palms beside your ribs. Tuck your toes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Energetic exhale breath. Press into hands and feet. See if you can rise all the way up into a high plank. Taking a full breath in. Squeeze the front side of your body to the back side of your body, starting to build a little bit of heat and energy there. And then breathe into that heat that you can feel, clawing into the finger pads. Take one more breath in, stretching the heels back and the crown of head forward. When you breathe out, curl your sitting bones up toward the sky, arching through your low back. Press your hands down and forward, arch your middle back, then your upper back, and come into downward facing dog. Take a few moments here, allowing yourself to anchor into the earth, and then receiving like an upward current of energy through the lines of your arms and your legs, stretching out through your spine, sending the hips a little higher toward the sky. And let any little movements that want to express through your body come through exactly as they are. So it doesn't have to look any certain type of way. It doesn't have to be like what you did in a different practice. Just let it be what it is in this moment. We'll make some waves through the spine. With your next inhale breath, lift your heels, pulling up through your thighs, squeeze in through your core and start to round, coming all the way forward into a high plank, shoulders over wrists. When you exhale, micro bend the elbows and the knees. Lift your sitting bones toward the sky, arching the low back first, then press your hands down and forward. Middle back arches, then upper back. Turn your eyes to look toward your thumbs as your heels soften down toward the earth. Again, inhale, heels rise like a big wave, staying as fluid as possible through your spine, shifting forward, high plank. Exhale, knees and elbows soft, riding that breath all the way back into downward facing dog. Take a few more waves here at the pace of your own breath, and you can get intuitive with it. So allow the waves to be as broad as you want, or maybe you want to make smaller little ripples. And just take a couple more moments to play here. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Next time you're back in down dog, stay. Take an inhale breath, lift your heels, pivot both of your heels toward the right side of the mat. Bend your knees really deeply. See if you can press your right heel down toward the earth or intend it down. Draw back on your left hip and start to spiral your gaze to look under your left arm. Just getting a little twist in this down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, pivot your heels through the center. Exhale, heels toward the left, bending the knees. Try to sink your left heel all the way down. Press your hands down and forward. Turn your eyes to look under your right arm. Breathing in, squeeze your left side. Breathing out, open your right side. Inhale, press down, lift the heels, coming back to the center. Exhale, just float your heels back toward the earth. Inhale, turn your eyes to look forward. Exhale, travel to a fold at the top of your mat, feet about hips distance apart, bowing down over your thighs. Take an inhale breath, halfway lift through your spine, extending your tailbone back, lengthening through the lines of the waist to stretch the crown of your head forward. When you exhale, place your fingertips to the mat, lift your toes, turn them so they point toward the top corners of your mat, re-anchor them, then bend your knees and sink your hips down toward your heels, coming into Malasana. Take your palms to prayer at heart center. Just take a breath in here. Breath out, relax your jaw, relax your hip creases. Inhale, root your fingertips. Exhale, lift your hips. Bring your toes to point forward once again and fold down over your thighs. Doing that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Make a wave through your spine to extend it. When you exhale, fingertips meet the earth, toes lift, turn them out, then bending your knees, sinking down to the bottom of a squat. Palms into prayer. Take a breath in, lift your heart. Breathe out, soften something. Fingertips to the earth, inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, bring your feet back to forward and fold. One more just like that. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fingertips down, lift your toes, turn them out, bend your knees, sink your hips. Pausing at the bottom of a squat, palms into prayer, heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Fingertips to the mat, inhale. Exhale, hips lift, feet turn forward, bow over your legs. Now just hang here for a couple breaths. And if there's anything that feels like stuck to your body, let yourself kind of shake it out. You can sway side to side. You could shake out the neck and the head, maybe even shaking out the hands, the arms, the fingers, whatever you need to do. Visualize that the things that you don't need, whatever's not serving, it's all washing out of the back line of your body and just falling into the earth, so you don't have to hold it anymore. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Press down into your feet, squeeze through your core, round your spine, and so slowly stack one vertebra at a time, rising all the way up to standing, allowing your head to stay heavy to the top, and then finally lifting your head last and softening your shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath in, pressing into the feet, circle your arms wide and all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, draw your palms into prayer at heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Pausing here, feeling the stillness, and begin to consider what you would like to create as you move into the rest of your day or your nights. Maybe it's a type of energy you want to create, or a word that you want to emulate, or an action that you want to take. Maybe it's a non-action, the opposite of action, or like really just doing nothing. Whatever your intention is, let it embed itself into your physical body, feeling it there. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh out of your mouth, let it go. When you're ready, blinking the eyes open, softening the palms down beside you. I will leave you here for this practice. If there's anything else you want to do to keep moving, of course, you're more than welcome to do that. I often find that these quicker practices are helpful for fitting into your day, or just for taking a moment to reframe if you're experiencing overwhelm or anxiety or stress. It just helps to connect to the body and let the mind go a little bit. But I hope you're doing well wherever you are. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, you can do that down below. You can also join as a monthly donation member. Both of these really help to support me. Have a great rest of your day or your night, and I will see you soon in the next class. Bye.